So this will be an approximately 20-minute HIIT workout. I recommend a jump rope and some hand weights to support your wrists if you need them. This will be a Tabata style workout, so it'll be 20 seconds active, 10-second rest. There are 8 sets in each round, 3 rounds with a bonus lightning round at the end. First up, we're going to jump rope. If you have a jump rope, get that ready and start. If you don't have a jump rope, you can always just bounce. You can pretend that you have an imaginary jump rope. You'll still get your heart rate up. And rest. 10 seconds, we're going to jump rope again. So get ready, don't put that jump rope down quite yet. And go. Five seconds. And rest. Next up, we're going to do high-low boats. These are also called V-tucks. There are 2 variations on this. You can do it with your arms out in front, but if that is pressuring your back, you can support yourself on your hands. And go. I do feel like when I support myself with my hands, I get a little better of a lower ab workout. I can also, as you see, go a little faster. But with the arms out in front, it engages more of the front of the abdominal wall all the way up to the diaphragm. And rest. Next up, we're going to do that again. You can always try switching it up and do whichever variation you didn't do the first time. And go. 20 seconds. And rest. Next up, we're going to do speed skaters. This is a side-to-side hop with a toe touch. Getting that low so that you can actually touch your toe can put some stress on the back. Start. So if you're not feeling up to that, as you can see, there's a modification where you just swing your arms side to side. Either way, you should only have one foot coming down at a time. Other foot goes behind. And rest. Next up, we're going to do it again. If you did the full toe touch that first round and you're feeling like you can't quite get through 20 more seconds, feel free to go ahead and modify here. And start. Five seconds. And rest. Up next, we're going to do push-ups. You can do these on your toes if you're ready for that. If not, feel free to modify by being on your knees. You can also do push-ups up against a wall if that's easier for you. Go ahead and start. Almost there. And rest. Very good. 10 seconds, and we're going to do push-ups again. Here we go. Halfway through. Almost there. And rest. Take a whole minute here, 60 seconds. Next up, we've got star jumps, Russian twists, a hand plank oblique crunch, and step out lunges. 15 seconds. Go ahead and start getting ready for star jumps. This is going to look like a low squat and then jumping up, explosive motion, all limbs going out like a star. And here we go. Rest. Next up, we'll do star jumps again. Catch your breath and start. Five seconds. And rest. Up next, we'll do Russian twists. Again, we have a couple variations. You can do this with weights, you can do it without weights. And start. I try to keep my elbows touching my opposite knee. If you want to make it easier, you can bring your hands down into your lap. Also, if you get a little movement in the legs, that's okay. You can even put your feet down if you need to. Remember to make sure that your back is supported here. You don't want to be curling over, but try to keep your back straight as you balance on your bottom. And rest. We're going to do those again and go. And rest. Up next, we're going to do that hand plank with an oblique crunch, bringing your knee up to your elbow. And here we go. You can speed these up and make them look like wide mountain climbers. I find that a more moderate pace lets me keep better form, but you can do what feels right. We're going to do it again. And go. Make sure you keep that plank nice and tight. You don't want to sag and you don't want to arch. And rest. Next up, we're going to do some step out lunges. And here we go. Step out lunges, 20 seconds. And get you through these step out lunges and then one more round of step out lunges and then you'll be done with this whole round. You can do it. Almost there. And rest. Very good. We're going to do those one more time and then you get to take a minute. Get ready. And go. Almost done. Just a couple more. And rest. Take 60 seconds. Next up, you've got burpees, up downs, or some people call them up down downs, also called commandos. I've heard them go by a lot of names. It's from a hand plank coming down to a forearm plank and then back up into a hand plank. It's an arm move. Then we've got some 1-2 squats, which is like a squat with another squat inside of it. And then line jumps, which is just a side to side jump. On these burpees, when we get to those, make sure that you keep your back supported. Don't cave in, even though you've got the legs coming forward and back. So keep your full core engaged, both the abs and the back and the pelvis. All right, get ready for these burpees. Nice and clean. Toes come down in the back, feet together, up into a squat and jump. One smooth motion. Here we go. Burpees. Make sure you get the pelvic movement in this too as you go back. Rotate your pelvis to accommodate that. And as you come forward, you'll need to tuck it under. And rest. We're going to do those one more time. Get ready. Here we go. Almost done. Just a couple more. And rest. All right, here's the commandos or the up downs. So with one arm down, other arm down, first arm up, other arm up. Here we go, 20 seconds. Because we do these back to back, you can do them all one direction, like starting with one arm the whole time and then switching. I usually do 2 left arm and then 2 right arm and switch off. Just a few more. And rest. Here we go, downs again. A few more seconds. And rest. All right, here's the 1-2 squat. So it's a squat with a little squat in the middle, and then you come back up. So it's down, 2, and then back up. Here we go. The squats in these HIIT routines tend to be pretty fast. They're not weighted. So you can almost, I usually do like a little free fall and then catch myself and then come back up. But if that starts to hurt your knees, then obviously do what's best for your knees. Rest. We're going to do 1-2 squats again. And here we go. Make sure that you're keeping your abs tight, keeping those knees out. Don't let your knees cave in. A few more seconds. And rest. All right, here we go. Last one in this round. Line jumps. Jumping back and forth over an actual line or an imaginary line, whichever you have available. Here we go. And you can do whatever feels right with your arms. I feel like everything feels a little funny on these, so just let your arms move naturally. And rest. Next up, line jumps again, and then you get to take a minute. This will conclude the third full round. And here we go. And rest. All right, one more minute and then we'll do the lightning round. If you only wanted a 15-minute HIIT workout, you can stop here. But if you want to get a little extra in, get that full 20 minutes, here's your chance. The lightning round is still 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, but we only do each move once. So have to pay attention. It moves rather quickly and there's no break. We'll go through all 12 moves. So it's a little bit of a long round, but then you're done. 30 more seconds. If you need to pause here and get some water or if you need a little bit of a longer rest, that's okay. Make sure that you have your jump rope nearby, because we will do those. And your hand weights, if you need the hand weights to support your wrists while you do the push-ups or the burpees or something like that, go ahead and have those nearby too. And we'll start off the lightning round with star jumps. So get ready for those, and here we go, star jumps. Just a few more seconds. And rest, go ahead and get ready for Russian twists. So seated on the floor, feet together. Here we go, Russian twists. You can also, if your abs are too tired to properly support yourself, you can put your feet down on these as well. And rest, next up, the plank knee to elbow oblique crunch. So go ahead and get in a hand plank position. And here we go. Bring that knee up to that elbow. And rest, next up, step out lunges. So back on your feet. Go, go, go. The hard part about the lightning round is the transitions. Back on your feet, get ready for step out lunges. Here we go. Couple more seconds. And rest. Up next is the jump rope. So find your jump rope, pick it up, get it straight and ready. And here we go. Jump and rope. Just a few more seconds. And rest. High-low boats or V-tucks. Everything feels harder in the lightning round, so if you didn't support yourself previously, this might be a good time to do that. Here we go, 20 seconds. You're probably feeling this in the legs too. This is supposed to be an ab move, but because of the leg movement, when your legs are tired, you'll feel it in the legs. A couple more seconds. And rest. Up next, speed skaters. Remember that's a side-to-side hop. One foot touches, the other foot stays up. If you can make it all the way down to your toes, go for it, touching those opposite toes. Here we go, speed skaters. If not, you can just swing your arms back and forth. Just a few more seconds. Next up is push-ups. If you want to go ahead and get down on the floor, get ready to do some push-ups. You can also do these on the wall if that's easier. 20 seconds, go. After these push-ups, there's only 4 moves left. Comes out to about 2 minutes, so you're almost there. Rest. Next up, line jumps. So back on your feet. Find a line or imagine a line. Here we go. Line jumps. A couple more seconds. and rest. Up next is those up downs. So you can go ahead and get in a hand plank position or in a forearm plank. It really doesn't matter which one you start in. And here we go. A couple more seconds. And rest. Up next, 1-2 squats. Here we go, 1-2 squats. And you're almost done. The last move is going to be the burpees. So brace yourself. A few more seconds of squats. Rest, catch your breath, get ready for burpees. Make it a nice finale that you can feel good about the rest of your day. Here we go, burpees. And rest.